Another foundational posture is triangle pose, or Trikonasana in Sanskrit. So let's go through triangle pose. So we start standing at the front of the mat and we take a step out. And in Ashtanga, we tend to step out to the right side for most things. So let's say we stepped out with our right leg. We're going to turn our right toes out and our left toes slightly in. And if you have a line on your mat, you can line up your heel of your front foot with the arch of the back foot. And it might be that as you go along, you change this positioning, but it's good to just start with a reference point of where the heel lines up with on the back foot. So we're about a leg length distance apart between the feet. You might want to go a little bit longer, see how you feel. And then from there, we reach the arms out to the sides. Then we want to lengthen, like we're trying to reach something in the opposite wall. So there's a lengthening here. And after we reach, then we bring the hand down somewhere on the leg. So it might be the thigh, it might be the shin, and then we turn from the chest. So the spine rotates, and then maybe we look up to the hand, or maybe we look forward or even down. So you can just play with that and see how it feels. And then we come up from there. So there's different ways of doing triangle pose. You can go longer or shorter, but I'd say this kind of distance, like a leg length distance, is a good place to start. And you can obviously change the foot position as well in time. So if I show you on the other side, so we reach out and we lengthen. So one thing to say is that if we were to keep the hips completely square with the legs, then we would end up doing something like this. So we would just end up side bending because the pelvis wouldn't be able to move. Whereas if we just let that pelvis move back a little bit, then the spine can lengthen and then we can place our hand somewhere. So it's almost as if this hip moves back this way, okay? So moving the pelvis, always really important to have access to the pelvis. And then we just place our hand somewhere on the leg. Eventually you might bring the hand to the floor, or you might catch the toes, but it's really not important where your hand comes to. There's just different options. So have a play with triangle pose. Let me know how you get on.